All right, everybody, how's it going? How we doing? All right, back for episode 3 of our Derust SSL series. I was thinking I should probably do at least a little bit of playing off camera, just because I'm not making it to SSL off playing 3 games every day. So I made my losses back up from last episode. I think I'm sitting around 1540 right now. Yeah, 1544. Today we'll try and get to GC2. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, looks like we got our first game here with Chaco. Still don't really know anyone down here, but you know, that's how it is. So the other day, I turned 18 like maybe just under a month ago, I think, something like that. And one of my coworkers, found out that I turned 18, and they were absolutely dumbfounded and could not believe that I was not in my 20s. Like, they were shocked. I feel like I don't even look that old. You can maybe see me looking slightly older than my age, but I don't know. I feel like I don't look or sound or feel that old, but maybe I am. Maybe the other people I am. I don't know. He was like, he thought I was like his age and not like almost 10 years younger than him, which I knew how old he was, so I was like surprised that he thought I was his age. Oh, he missed. Might be a goal. No, team didn't come in. Yeah, I don't know. It feels... I kind of feel like just because of that like COVID, like IRL time skip, I just don't feel my age. And I feel like a lot of people feel like that as well, especially young people. I just feel like we lost some time through COVID. I think that's a pretty regular thought for people. I think a lot of people feel that way. It's so weird. It's like when COVID started, I was still in middle school, right? And now I am a legal adult. Like, that's so weird. It doesn't even feel that long ago. Oh no. Oh, we're okay. Honestly, when COVID started, most of you guys watching this probably hadn't even started playing Rocket League yet, which is crazy to me. I know a lot of people found Rocket League after the free-to-play update. I've seen a lot of people actually comment that they didn't even know Rocket League was a game before free-to-play, which is absurd in my mind, because I've been playing Rocket League since it released, or at least for Xbox, not alpha release. My teammate's very chasey here, so I'm just kind of letting him do whatever he wants to do. I don't think he can score that. Yeah, no. Boost. It's okay though. Why did you go for everything? Oh my god. So at the ending of last video, I still kind of touched on this a little bit. Kind of my thoughts on the Rocket League removing trading from their game. And I think that is probably one of the dumbest things they can do long term. I'm sure maybe over the next year or the next 2 years, it'll make them some money, and they'll be happy because they're making more money. But I think it's just gonna kill like a huge part of the casual side of the community. Because especially for me, I don't know if this is still a thing for people very much anymore. But like when I was, you know, getting into this game, like for real, like 2016, 2017, 2018, when I was, you know, just coming up, you know, still down in gold, still down in plat. Trading was a huge part of the time I spent in this game. Like, especially for console players, like, you don't have Bacchus mod, you can't just pick whatever you want. And you don't, you know, you don't want to drop 20 bucks every time you want to get a small thing for your car. You want to grind it out, play your games, and then trade those things for the items that you actually want. You know, you'd see the pros be playing these items, and you're like, man, I really wish I had one of those. And then you realize, you know, you had crates and you had keys, and you could go trade them, and you could go get those things that you wanted. And that was good. That was a good feeling. That like really rewarded casual players to just grind the game. I even remember, like, definitely not a positive thing in general. Damn, that was like 140 kph. 153. But I remember when it was just starting out and like crates on Xbox were such a big thing for trading. And you'd get crates just by like being in a game. That my friend and I, we would just set up our controllers. We would rubber band the trigger down. You just set the games to run in casual all night since you just got put into your next match automatically. Honestly, that shouldn't come back at all. Because that 100% just ruined the casual side of things. But like just how much it just was, you know, fun to grind out things for trading that we would set up our shit to run on its own. Like that was a big thing. That's like, I don't know, it's just a vivid memory in my mind. I remember saving up like 45 crates or something like that. It was like 2 or 3 weeks just straight saving crates, you know, selling everything I got. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just selling everything I got, like all the non-crate very rares, and selling all my crates. And I finally saved up like 45 crate value worth of things, and I took that and I traded it for a heat wave. It was an early black market decal for Rocket League. A lot of people considered it to be the best looking one, me included. I don't think it was the most expensive one at the time. I think that was like X-Wave or Hexed or whatever one it was. But like back then it was something else. Like just having that, it just commanded so much respect from anyone you would run into. Can I save this? No, I cannot. It was such an accomplishment. More than hitting another rank, it was just grinding all that stuff. Just being able to, you know, afford that on my own without just waiting for it to, you know, come in the item shop and buy it. And I know technically if you're buying stuff with real money, you're working for it as well, but it just feels different. It feels like less a part of the game and more just another thing to spend your money on instead of your time. And like, I think that's especially prominent for such a family-friendly game with such a large child player base like Rocket League is. I mean, if you're a kid, you're gonna be able to work a couple extra hours at your job to afford a new decal that you want. And if you can't trade for it anymore, like, you're kind of just screwed. You just can't get it. That sucks. Like, that just takes away from the experience. I I don't think there's rarely ever a time in a game where you should be attempting to take away an experience for someone, especially a specific community. Now, of course, competitively, it's not really going to affect the game because there's no decals or cars really that give really any advantage. You can go pro with any car in the game, despite what some people believe. But it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel indie anymore, you know? Rocket League's just gone past the company it used to be, and it feels like it's just getting greedy like every other company. I feel like for me, that's kind of the same thing that happened to Fortnite, which is kind of stupid because Fortnite is like a once in a lifetime thing. Is that in? Aw. Fortnite's like this once in a lifetime thing. We're not really gonna. We see games trying to do what Fortnite did, but I really don't think for a very long time that there's gonna be another game like Fortnite where it revolutionized just like that online collaboration aspect of things. Like, there have always been collaborations in games, and there always will be, but never, I think, again, or never for a very long time to the level that Fortnite is just known as the game with everything. Like, I really don't think another game can even replicate that. Like, I don't think they even have the tools or the section to attempt to replicate that, especially because if anyone tries to replicate what Fortnite did, they just get labeled for being a ripoff of Fortnite and then shut down. Like, so I really, at least to the scale that it happened to Fortnite, I don't think it's gonna happen again for a while. But I think everyone's trying to do it. They see how much money Fortnite made and they want to do it. I feel like that's where Rocket League's headed. They're on that track, especially also being run by Epic now. Those decisions are just up to Epic now, and that just kind of sucks because I don't want this game to be all about how much money the company can make, even though it's sort of the point, you know, for them is just making enough money off the game that it's worth putting time into. But just that idea that the game should make money. Hold on. Now, the game should make money because it's good and not because they have crossovers and transactions in it. I feel like we kind of lost that feeling, you know? Also, I'm playing like ass today, so. Anyways, we got another game. I'll try and keep off the topic of dissing on Rocket League, because I do really love this game. And to be honest, that's why I'm saying so many things about it. It's not because I dislike the game. I actually love the game, and I want to see good things come from it. I don't want to see this game crumble down like all the other games have. And I'm scared that's where we're getting with all this new, you know, crossover content. I will say one thing. I do like that they're trying to put like real life cars in the battle pass. I think some people don't like that, but I actually do. I feel that makes the game feel a little bit more real. I enjoy, but I'm a little bit of a car guy, but I enjoy seeing the cars I know from real life in this game. Like, it's cool. And back when I started, I wish there was a, you know, a Honda Civic in the game and not just, you know, the closest thing we get is a DeLorean or an Ice Charger or whatever. So I'm actually glad they're doing that now. Even though a lot of people see it as like a kind of like a monetary outlet, I think that's something good they're doing. Anyways, I'll try and keep off of that now, because I do really love this game. So, anyways, third episode in my series. I'm just trying to get some more uploads out because I think uploading regularly is a really important part of just learning the practice of what I want to do eventually, which is just entertain people full time. Wow, you actually hit that. And I don't want that to be limited to Rocket League. I'll still play Rocket League through my whole life, but I want to entertain people through every means, through whatever game. And I wanna host things. You know, I wanna host events that people can come to. I'm seeing what people are doing in the. Yeah, I've just been seeing what people have been doing in the content scene recently, and there's so many cool things happening. But I know I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do. So I need to get to that point where those are things that aren't just thoughts for me, but are actually achievable things, you know? Oof, that would have been crazy if I actually got that. Had slightly not enough boost to do anything I wanted with. Bang? Ooh, that is not what I was hoping for, but I can play it. I bought some time. It's fine. Ooh, no! I think for a lot of my life, I've spent being that kind of entertainer role. You know, showing people, making people laugh, showing people what to do and how they can do things better. And I've also kind of grown up in the modern era, being online and doing production and things online. And I think this path of YouTube is a really good way to combine all of that. But I just need to practice, like, I think a lot of people, oh wow, what a turn. I think a lot of people get scared to make videos, me included. I mean, I do it all the time. You're just scared to make videos because they're not going to be perfect. And you want the stuff that you put out, you want people to look at and go, yeah, that's some amazing content right there. But that's not how it's going to go. You're not going to start by being the most incredible video content creator of all time. If you were, you wouldn't be watching this, you know? Like, you'd be doing your own stuff. But even the best of the best that we can think of, you know, they still started with crappy, weird videos where they didn't really know what they were doing. They didn't have a rhythm to it. So it's really just important to start somewhere, you know? Just put stuff out, even if it's not your best work. You gotta get over the feeling that you can only put out perfect work, and you just need to put stuff out, you know? Like, I know these videos aren't gonna be the most interesting thing to everyone. Obviously, they're not. Like, you could watch any content on YouTube, and maybe this will entertain you for a little bit, but this isn't the best stuff out there yet. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get to that point. Doesn't mean I'm going to try to make it as good as I can. Also, we're losing really bad. I like kind of just zoned back in. Make it awkward for him. I don't know who these guys we're playing are, but they are much better than my teammates. Oh, what the... What was the point of that? Oof. That's terrible. Oh, maybe teammate can score something out of this. I got it in. Yeah, so... I appreciate you guys, you know, coming through. If you made it this far into this video, I really, really appreciate that. It's not, you know, the best stuff you're ever gonna see. But I want to get it there. And I think just putting out videos like this on a daily basis is a really good way to do it. Just talking and getting used to and normalizing just talking to people in a room by myself, you know. Is that in? It wouldn't have been if my teammate didn't touch it. It's unfortunate. What a shot. Nice! Sorry, I went silent on you there. This game's getting really stressful. Oof. Okay, let's lock in, boys. Let's lock in here. We win these. Can't be going down another game. That's over me. That's fine, teammates there. No way! Just jump! Why didn't my teammate jump at all? He just sat there. Let him use him like a ramp. All he had to do was jump, man. Ah, that sucked. It's probably game then. Oh yeah. All he had to do was jump. Dang. Anyways, I think that's about it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.